Were there any Ontario Progressive Conservative officials there as well, or staff? And why was this not a public issue? Why was it not on the calendar? Why was it not advertised? How is that a community roundtable? Ready, please. Ready, please.
All of the senior staff were there. One other councillor was there. That was Councillor Howe.
And I just wanted to add that I was there as well, and I
appreciate that.
However, you didn't answer my questions.
Were the Greenbelt developers there? Because I have seen the invite list, and the Ontario Progressive Conservative officials or staff of the Ontario Progressive Conservative staff, because I did see that on the invite list as well. So if I could get clarification on that, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'd also wonder if community would only involve developers, because it wasn't an open invitation for residents. So I'm a little disappointed, and the fact that it's not even in the minutes for something that came 7 days later, this should have been recorded.
just a point of clarification, it wasn't a meeting, it was an event.
I would caution you to not turn this into some kind of a conspiracy theory that we had Greenbelt people there that might have been caught up in the Greenbelt fiasco. Yeah, well, let's be very careful. That's all I can say. There were developers there from every single developer that has built or intends to build something in this town. So there was nobody left out. I'm not going to. Sorry? It wasn't a council meeting. It was an event held by GEDAC. Come on, guys. It was a community meeting that was held by GEDAC. There's nothing. You turn this into some kind of a conspiracy thing. I don't believe it. Come on.
Because I saw the invite list. Were they there?
I don't want to mention names. But there might have been representatives there from some of the Greenbelt developers, yeah, possibly. What's your point? Should we leave them out? I mean, they're developers in town. They build other things.
My point is just that the accountability factor it sucked, basically, because I've had this conversation with other council members from other municipalities. The optics are absolutely atrocious. So if this was something that, is like out in the open, then put it out in the open.
It should have been on the calendar. It should have been in the minutes. You should have had it open to other council members. It should have been recorded. I should have been able to see what was going on.
My concern is that this was not open. So in the future, if you could make this a little bit more transparent, I would greatly appreciate it.
Councillor Howe.
Thank you, through you, Chair. If this would have been open so that everybody could have their little says, then I would suggest that probably 3/4 of the people that were in attendance would not have been there because they didn't want to put up with political nonsense. They were there to talk business.
And it is by invitation, and it's not a meeting under the Municipal Act, so.
Will there be developers there from the Greenbelt?
I don't know, but an economic development meeting, and I really take offense to this, this concept. Councillor Frake, order, please. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with this event.
If there was a closed meeting that occurred with developers and members of council.
Clarify, it wasn't a meeting.
Just the question I had was who paid for the breakfast or the luncheon or whatever it was?
GEDAC paid for it, and I don't remember the cost.